Hey everyone. Oh, it says I'm live. Okay, a little bit delay. Hey, thought I'd come on here and do a quick video and want to talk about something. I just finished really absorbing a book that I was reading about psychic vampires and empath, sensitive, and you know, I want to first say something to some really special people in my life, and you know who you are. Um, and one I was talking to this morning, she texted this morning to check in on me and to, just kind of touch bases with me and see how everything's going. And I want to say thanks, for caring and having that love. And it's kind of interesting when you're on a higher frequency and you start moving through, people are now starting to catch themselves when they say something wrong or they say something out of content towards a person. And I really appreciate that when someone catches something, how they say it to me, and they correct it right away and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that." Or, you know, remember in those videos beforehand, I told you sometimes our words and how we say things really can be cutting, or it can be that last straw that makes a person do something, take themselves out. So I appreciate the wonderful text I got this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. When you text me this morning and you were checking in and you know, yeah. So I want to talk about something. And this is for those of you that numb out. I get it. I understand why you're doing what you're doing. I really do. Because it hurts to be on this planet. Now, there's no victims. I get that. We're not pulling a victim card. But it hurt energetically to be on this planet. Especially when you are a empath, you're a sensitive, you're a light worker, you're a healer, you sense things. I know for me, I can sense people covering stuff up, not saying what they're going to say, when they like me, when they don't like me. Um, I can sense it. And I'm too, I've been on this planet too long. I don't have time to play games with you. That's all there is to it. And I'm talking about when you, you know that certain energies of people, they are put off by you or whatever, or you feel their energy. And this is where the numbing in comes in. There's so many people that live on this planet. If you're a healer or what, you can't handle it. This is why you drink. This is why you go and you numb out, because to be on this planet, to see the things that we see, to deal with the stuff that you deal with, to constantly have to maneuver on this planet, or better choice of word that we use, to survive on this planet. I hate using that word because it always makes me feel like I'm fighting to live every single day. And sometimes I just don't want to be fighting to live on this planet. I just don't want to be in that fight or flight mode. You know, Sometimes I just want to do my work, be done with it. Okay, just move on. There's others who can't handle it. You can't handle the emotional things that comes along with it. And part of the reason is, this is where I want you to start looking at yourself if you're doing this to yourself. Part of the reason is because you did not get the teachings that you should have got when you were young, to teach you how to deal with your gifts, to teach you when you are in a crowded area how to shield yourself, to teach you how to, um, when you go into Costco, how you have to maneuver yourself so you can go in and get what you got to get. Or better yet, don't go into Costco and just order everything online. How to handle things, how not to absorb other energies of other people. That's one of the things that gets me a lot is energies that would just be fleeting around. And one of the things I've been feeling kind of off kilter is there's an elevator here, and every time I get in the elevator, there's a spirit in there. I've been telling the spirit to leave. It's this young man. He'll go and then he'll come right back. He'll be in that elevator again. I'm like, what is with you in this elevator? And then there's other energies and stuff that gets trapped in the elevator. People stressed out, people that are displaced from their homes. This people who are sensitive, empathic people, you sense these things. You feel these things. These things, the energy itself, you sense it. So, of course, it's something that kind of will get lingered in your space and can cause you to feel resentment and anger, and you don't know where it's coming from. And you got to find out, okay, wait a minute, is this my energy or is this the energy from what I'm sensing around me that's causing it? So those of you that numb and do those things, hi darling, this is not in any way, shape, or form saying that you are a terrible person or you're this. This is not what that is about. This is about the fact that you do this as a coping device, as a way to cope. I often ask myself about, my dad. He was an alcoholic. He's been sober now for I think about four. I think we're going on 3 to 4 years now. I think it's 3 years. He's been sober, hasn't been drinking. But I can just imagine what he's been dealing with and didn't know he probably was an empath or a sensitive because he drank all the time to deal with his emotions, to deal with that stuff. I'm going to just say my truth here. If I could be numbing myself all the time, I would, because some of the shit that I see on this planet and the things that we have to go through, it's just sometimes it's just too much to deal with. It's too much to bear. It actually gets heavy in my heart, and it makes me sad. It makes me depressed. So I have to find things to do to shake that off. If I'm not smudging, if I'm not hanging out with people, or if I'm not watching a crazy movie on TV, something to make me laugh, or sometimes to shake it up, I'll watch something crazy like maybe John Wick, him going out, and I'll visualize whatever he's doing, that's taking care of the situation. So there's many ways that all of us find a way to cope. And those of you that are really doing that, I really hope that you find your soul family that supports you. And soul people that support you, they're there. They love you no matter what. I have soul people in my life. I love you no matter what, you know. But there comes a time when you are in an energy that just takes you down, and you're trying to protect yourself from feeling it. And I totally get that. I really do. There's going to be a lot of energy moving the rest of this month. We're almost done. Can you believe it? We're almost finished with September. What happened? I can't even keep up with the time anymore. I know I say that, but it's true. I can't keep up. And then there's the energy of next month coming in, October, you know, my favorite time of the year is October. I love, love, love Halloween. Love it. Um, I'll choose Halloween, I hate to say it, over Christmas anytime, because there's so much around Christmas, all that stuff, it's not. To me, it has hidden truths around it. But Halloween is very straightforward. Oh, we can pretend to be happy, or we can pretend to be something else, or we can communicate with the other side. The veils are thin, those are those things. But when you're a sensitive, it's Halloween for me every single day. I'm serious. It's Halloween for me every single day. Um, and that's the truth. It's always Halloween. Um, because I deal with having one foot into the physical world and one foot in the spirit world. So when you are an empath and you feel overwhelmed and you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this today, or I got a headache and I'm not feeling good, and you got to find out where that's coming from. And then if you're numbing out and why, let's look for a different solution to help you not do that. And then those of you that can't handle all the emotional energy and you're about ready to take yourself out. Okay. This is my prayer for you, that you find your soul family, that you find a help. Call the 1-800 numbers for suicide if that is heavy on you, to get the help that you need. Reach out to a friend, someone to talk to. And those of you that are the friends that are listeners, listen to that person. You don't have to try to fix their situation, you don't have to try to solve it. Just listen to them. Just be a listener. Half the time, the person just needs to talk to get stuff off their chest. Just listen. Check in with somebody today. How are you doing today? Hey, haven't heard from you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I'll try to check in with people, and shoot, you don't want to talk? Okay, I'll leave you be. I'm not going to press the issue. And I'm like that. Those of you that know me, if I reach out and I don't hear nothing from you, I will say, okay, guess you're tired. Okay, guess something's up. Have a blessed day. I let you know I checked in with you, checking in to see how you're doing. But those of you that check in with me, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. And I think right now in these times, we we should check in with each other, because the energy is high, and there is a lot of a weirdness in the air that's people are just really prone to be sensitive to. And those of you that are sensitive, yes, you're going to be doing things to try to cut that energy down because you can't handle it. That's the bottom line. That's why you do what you do. That's why you've been doing what you do. And running away from it, shoving it down, or numbing it out is not going to make it any better. Sometimes we have to come out of our darkness and step into our light to hold it strong so that we can move forward and claim who we are. We knew coming onto this planet is a teaching planet, is a school, but it is also a planet that it can it can show you a heaven and it can show you a hell at the same time. It can give you a heaven day and give you hell the next day. So please, please, please be kind to yourself. Please, please, please look at yourself and acknowledge who you are and love yourself. But at the same time, if you need someone to talk to, reach out, talk to someone. Those of you that know you got somebody that's having a hard time, reach out and talk to that person. Stop being so, how do I put it? Afraid to talk to someone because they're going through something. Stop being so judgmental on that. Just listen to the person. Maybe they just need to say something. Just be there to listen. And that's that. But this is why you guys do what you do. And this is why it's so important between now and before we get to December to really, really get the support you need. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself, because the energy is just going to keep getting more and more intense. And Yes, it is challenging for those of us that are sensitive, those of us that are empaths, and watching out for the places, the people who are just draining you. You know, workplaces that drain you or situations that you've been in that are draining. There's a lot of draining situations going on right now. So just look and be aware of where you are and putting your energy, and just be aware of it so that you keep yourself safe as well as not falling prey to being drained by situations or people. Sometimes you just got to take time out. That's just the bottom line. And do that. And it's okay. Shit, take time out, fade out sometimes. Go do what you got to do. Take care of you. And no is a complete sentence. When people keep pressing and harping and wanting you to do something their way and keep pressing, when a person says no or they don't need to do that, learn to accept that and say, okay, your way is not always the best way for that person. A lot of people get caught up in that. Just learn to listen. Listen. I don't think that's a very, they ain't gonna cost you nothing just to listen. So hard about that. You don't have to fix it, just listen to the person. These next couple of weeks, get ready. Some of us are getting called into our great meeting ahead of time. And I've been in one, still trying to figure out what the hell happened last night and the night before. Um, lot of portal portal energy going on. And these portals appear, and don't think yourself crazy when you close your eyes and you're laying in your bed at night. And this happened to me last night. I'm laying here and I close my eyes, I'm going to sleep, and I literally feel this wave of energy. And then I see, like, with my eyes closed, I swear I see like this, a ring, or I can't explain it, something really big. And I opened my eyes and it was gone. I was like, and I said, all right, now I'm not in the mood to be dealing with this. And I always start off with, my name is Priestess Michaela. If you are of the darkness, I'm gonna kick your ass. Got time. Got time for this. I don't mind kicking some butt. Ran out of bubble gum. Butt kicking time. So so just be aware that there is a lot of activity going on right now. Okay? You're not going crazy. But if you are sensitive and empathic and you pick up on people's stuff, you got to take extra care of yourself now. Okay? You really, really do. You have to. Um, and if you're gaining weight, your weight will come off later. I've gained lots of weight. And it's probably more so my weight is gained to protecting myself, and I'm feeling, a little bit overwhelmed with certain things that's going on, and I'm trying to get certain things into place, and when is it gonna finally make this turn? And I'm going to put this out here. Those of you that are wanting to get a reading from me, I will be with you soon to do that. Right now, I just need some time to myself. You want to learn something more about yourself and what you're not looking at? I'm telling you, you need to get the blind spot tarot cards. Actually, not tarot, they're called blind spot cards by Teal Swan. Get those cards. I swear to God, you won't question anything anymore. When the cards are done with you, you will be a manifesting queen of your destiny or person of whatever you want to do. Because those cards, I think they just sit around waiting to smack you upside the head. I'm not kidding. Get the cards. Get the cards. Um, hold on a second. I'm packing because I'm getting ready to get out and be, but I talked about these cards before. It's these. Get them. You want to learn something about yourself. You need to take a look at something. You need to go in that place and figure things out. Get the cards. Um, these cards are dangerous because there's no weaver. It's just like doing the I Ching. I Ching is like that. When you do the I Ching, you throw the coins down. It straight up. There's no trying to figure it out or what. This is in your face. It's going to be in your face. And the truth is so severe, it makes you want to throw the box across the room. It's almost like this is God in a box. Ow. you know? But I'm telling you, yeah. What are you not seeing? What do you don't want to see? A lot of us don't want to see certain things. What are you not seeing? There. Okay, I just wanted to hop on and talk to everyone. I got to pack and load up my car and off to my next destiny. I'll probably be on a little later, but I wanted to start this off now. Thank you, those of you that I was doing a lot of yoga with earlier. I'll be starting that back up soon. I'm just got to get my location. I turned down a couple other places. Don't do snow. Not good with snow. No. Do snow. No. A California girl. Some things need to change. All right. Anyway, I gotta go. Much love to all of you. Please think about what I said. Um, and yeah, this is why you do what you do. You're not a bad person. You're not less than or nothing. It's just be aware if you are doing those things, you leave yourself more vulnerable for attachments, for things to hook on, um, to take you down a path that you shouldn't go down. And especially if you're a medicine person or a healer, it's even that harder on you. So please, please, please guard your space. Be good to yourself and be sacred. All right, I'm out of here. Be so light. Thanks for liking and subscribing, supporting the book. Thank you for your emails. Thank you for all your love. Go out and make things happen. Be good to yourself. And please just call and check in with someone and find out how they're doing. Just say hi. You don't have to solve anything. Just, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. I just wanted to see how you were doing. Okay. All right. Much love to all of you. Be good to yourselves. Bye.